Welcome to CSF Weekend Recap. I am Andre, and this is
The gnome.
the Gnome, the world famous gnome, Jonathan Lormond. How are we doing today, sir?
I am in lovely spirits. You have to understand, gone. I know this is college sports, but what the Saints just did to the Dallas Cowboys, oh my God. It couldn't happen to a better team, the fucking Dallas Cowboys. Oh, I love it. I'm on cloud
So I'm
nine.
guessing you're not a Cowboys fan.
No, I'm a Saints fan, and I hate the Cowboys.
You hate the Cowboys. Hmm. Okay.
That you used to live in Alexandria. Y'all were close to those people.
No, 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 no. You can stop that, sir.
I know.
Uh-uh.
I know Shreveport. That they love them Cowboys.
No, I don't think there's too many. I mean, maybe people that lived out there, but yeah, they got stomped today. That's always good. Personally, when I used to watch NFL, I hated the Cowboys. I kind of still do because Cowboys fans all go, those rings, those rings. I'm like, well, them rings are dusty. And if I want to watch
30
a
years
Super
ago.
Bowl, do I? Yeah. If I want to watch a Super Bowl, I would have to have a VCR to watch it. So, oh well. Anyways, there's a lot of good stuff going on yesterday. So, what do you want to start with,
Hey,
sir? What game you want to start with?
Andre,
Yep,
Andre, you asked me how I was doing. I didn't ask you how are you doing.
I'm doing. We're gonna discuss that a little bit. I'm
Yeah. When we get to
I'm
that,
mixed.
when we
I'm
get to
mixed.
the LSU game,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a little bit of chapped asses after I get to when people hear what I got to say. There are gonna be some chapped asses because there should be. So, anyways, so where do you want to start off, sir? I
well,
guess I tell you
well,
what.
we
How
can
about
start.
this?
We could start off with the number one team, but it depends on who you think is the number one team. And even before going into yesterday, I felt like the number one team was not the Bulldogs.
Well, we're gonna discuss that a little bit too. So I guess we'll look at. I'll tell you what. Here's the game that everybody was watching to see if this team was for real, and I guess they answered they're for real. Unfortunately, as LSU fans, we don't want to admit this, but Alabama went up there to Wisconsin and beat the hell out of them, 42-10.
Yeah,
I
but
watched part of the game, and I will have to say, looks like Milrow learned how to throw the ball a little bit. Looks like
I, I,
Kalen DeBoer
I,
helped him.
I don't think so. And I
Really,
don't.
from what I saw, he
I,
looked like he threw the ball pretty decent. I mean,
I think it's more of an indication that Wisconsin sucks than Alabama's good.
so you're just gonna say this wasn't a test? You're gonna be like, oh, this is like an FCS opponent then, or
I'm not saying that FCS, but I just don't think I I don't think Alabama's all that.
well, I said this last week, and I've talked to a couple friends of mine from
You have friends.
Bama friends, believe it or not. I know that's interesting, but I told them, I said
As long as
personally, I think that once we see them play somebody worth a damn, then we will see what Alabama's about. If what I saw yesterday, they look good.
mm,
I mean, but hey, they beat Wisconsin. I mean, yay for them. But hey, I mean, we wanted to see them play somebody, so they played somebody finally, and they went to Wisconsin to do it. So hey, good for them. Who else we got? We're gonna save LSU for a little bit. Looks like Notre Dame woke back up, beat Purdue 66-7. Thoughts?
the the coach got on them and said, "You cannot embarrass this program." Now beat the dog breaks out of some team, like
The dog breaks.
dog shit
The
out
dog
of
shit.
some team. They had, I don't know. I still think Notre Dame is garbage.
You think they're garbage?
I think they're garbage. Go ahead and write that down on your notepad. They're garbage.
Okay. So Notre Dame's garbage. What do you think about Alabama? You're gonna piss off Alabama fans?
I don't really give a shit about Alabama fans.
You're
That
not.
includes my godchild that goes to Alabama. I don't give a shit. Um, you know what? You know what, Andre? Honestly, I I guess I want to see, since Saban left, there's this part of me that wants to see them fall on their head. And
Yeah,
yet,
I don't see that happening. I mean, they might
and
take a
yet,
step back, but I don't see them falling on their head.
yet they
Mm-mm.
haven't.
No, I don't see
So
that happening at all.
I'm disappointed because I want to see them fall on their head.
Well, unfortunately, they did not, and it's going to take somebody else to do it. I mean, they're going to be playing Georgia, but let's talk about Georgia. Matter of fact, to me, that was the most surprising result. I thought Georgia was going to go in there and beat the living hell uh, out of Kentucky, and they're not. They squeaked by.
Yeah. And
What is
Kentucky's not.
that? I
Kentucky's
mean,
not good.
huh?
Kentucky's not good.
Well, if they're not good, then how in the world did Georgia, the at the time #1 team in the country, barely squeak by? What does that say about Georgia?
Um, I'm not sure if the question is what does that say about Georgia, or what does that say about Kentucky? Like I don't freaking know. Um, Georgia looked like shit.
Yeah, yeah. Now, granted, they were on the road, but it's Kentucky. It's not
Oh
like going
no,
to.
no.
It's not
Yeah,
like going to
look,
Alabama, Tiger Stadium, Ohio State, whatever.
I can understand. You fly from, especially with these new conference realignments.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fly from California all the way to the East Coast and time zone, and then you play an 11 o'clock game. None of that happened. You're going from Georgia to Kentucky. That's just trashy. They who does Georgia play next week?
Mm.
Because it seems like
Hold on a second.
they
Let me see.
were just.
I want to. I almost said Alabama, but let me see. Let me check it out right now. Do 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 do. Unless this is wrong, I don't see Georgia on the schedule for next week. Let me see something right quick. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, they were just getting ready for their bye.
Let me see.
Oh shit!
No,
Right.
Georgia's off.
Right.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
off.
they are. They're off. Oh, then they play Alabama.
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to need that week to get right, because what I saw yesterday, there's no way they're beating Alabama like that. Now, look, I'm not going to lie. I had a buddy of mine. We all know him. We all love him. I said that Georgia's going to handle them. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do anything. I mean, they got to go to Alabama. I was pretty confident about it.
You know, I'm getting kind of frustrated with you.
Why? I'm not trashing Alabama totally. Hello. Uh-oh. I think the McDonald's internet struck again. Let's see. I want to see what he's getting frustrated over with me. I hate Alabama more than anybody in this world, but I can admit that Alabama, they look pretty good against actual competition on the road. Uh, Give us 1 second. I don't know why in the world. I don't know what's going on with it, Jonathan. Let me let him know he froze. The joys of he'll be back. Anyways, I'm gonna wait and see before I move on to see exactly what he's upset with me about. Because, like I said, Alabama, they looked good. And even me being a hater, I can admit that they looked really, really good against a decent team. I mean, we're not talking about like a Sun Belt team or, I mean, hell, even Western Kentucky, they played the first week. They look good against a good team. I mean, well, a Power 4 team, I should say. All right, here we go. You're back.
I'm actually getting kind of disappointed in you.
Why? Because I'm not bashing the crap out of Alabama. I'm admitting they actually look good.
Because no, it's not about bashing the crap out of them. You actually sound like a Bama fan.
No. No.
Look, he's playing with one of his new toys.
No. I am not an Alabama fan. I'm a realist, though, dude. So since we're talking about Alabama and
realism, yeah,
realism.
I know where you're going with this. If you want to talk about realism,
let's
talk
go.
about LSU, South Carolina.
Yep, let's go there. Let's go there now. As everybody knows, or most people probably know, we are diehard LSU fans. I'm a realist. I hope my buddy here's a realist too, because what I watched yesterday was absolute hot garbage. I said last week, I said it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fight. I had people say, "Oh, South Carolina, terrible. They bad." Dude, they are lucky as hell to escape Columbia, South Carolina with that win. And then be sitting there like, please, Mr. Field Goal. Please, God, Mr. Field Goal. I don't want to go to overtime. I don't want to endure this. I had about 7 or 8 heart attacks yesterday during that game. What do you think about it, sir?
It's not about yesterday as much as it's about what's to come.
Yeah.
We're about to get smoked by Ole Miss. We're about to get smoked by Alabama.
Yeah.
Like, we're lucky if there's another game somewhere in there that we don't get smoked.
I'm worried about A&M. Personally, I know A&M beat the living hell out of Florida yesterday, but still, man, they went on the road and they beat the hell out of Florida. So, I mean, then don't forget we got Oklahoma coming in the end of the year. So they better improve quick.
There's nothing that ever scares me about Oklahoma. I just remember 63-7.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I really don't.
But Joe Burrow's not coming out of the locker room.
And see, I saw a lot of comments talking about Nussmeier. People need to understand Nussmeier is the only reason why we dug out that freaking hole. I mean, the defense, they made some stops. I'll give them some credit. But my God, and I don't know if you watch Matt Moscona. He made a good point. The run defense wasn't bad. It was the big plays that killed LSU. And they were. I mean, it wasn't like they sustained these long drives of like 4 or 5 yards a carry, you know? It was the giant plays. And that's what killed them last year. I mean, and if they freaking do that again, I mean, they better get it right before Ole Miss. Because if not, Ole Miss is about to embarrass the living hell out of us.
And you said it, that's embarrassing. Ole Miss. Oh,
piss.
What the fuck? I don't even know why I'm muting myself when I'm.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it ain't looking good, man. It ain't looking good. And they the good thing is they play UCLA. But I
Uh,
mean,
I'm not even comfortable with that game.
I know, it makes you wonder. But like, dude, if we struggle now, granted, South Carolina was on the road, okay, but this is coming in Tiger Stadium. It should be better. I mean, I think I personally think South Carolina is
I
better than what people think. I'm not saying
I,
that
I
good.
tell you, I tell you what I was impressed with. Uh, Maybe I just don't pay attention and don't give a shit. But I was impressed by their stadium. That place was packed.
Dude, they were. Let me tell you something. When I saw, I know we're spending a lot of time on this. We'll get some other ones in a minute, but what I was impressed with is South Carolina acted like that their backs were against the wall, and they played like it. LSU acted like this should be a walk in the park, and we're gonna kick their ass, and they didn't. They didn't. I mean, and it's almost like they didn't wake up until the second half. You know, and it's almost like every time that there was something positive happened, South Carolina came back and erased it away. So Brian Kelly's got a lot of fixing to do, and he's only got a
I'm
couple
done.
weeks.
I am so done.
Yeah.
Like if we lost Saturday, I'd have been ready for Brian Kelly to go.
Yeah, but we know
Uh,
it's not going to happen. But I mean, look, he's got a good recruiting class coming in. I think they'll
yeah, but
fix the problems, but
how long does that last? How long does that last? These recruiting classes.
I mean,
You can only use LSU's name, the state of Louisiana. You can
yeah.
only use that for so long before you're like, no, I don't want to play for Brian Kelly.
Well, we'll see. They have a couple weeks to fix it. So, but how about we talk about? There's a couple other games. Oklahoma took care of Tulane. Not really surprised, but I mean, Tulane fought for a little bit. That's fine. 15, number ranked 15. They beat
Uh,
them 34-19.
Oklahoma is the Notre Dame of Oklahoma.
We'll see. I mean, then you got a close one in Missouri, Columbia, Missouri,
Do,
27-21. To me,
do you
that
think?
was a statement game.
Do you think Missouri's legit?
I think they're good. I mean, I do agree that they're probably like 5 or 6 in the SEC, above LSU, personally. But I think that so far I like what I see. I mean, I want to see them get into SEC play. Let's see what they have next week,
They
because that could
they,
be a sleeper to make the playoff. If things
they,
fall their way.
they play hard nosed football,
Yeah.
kind of like Iowa, you know.
Okay. Never mind. Next week they got Vanderbilt. Never mind.
Oh,
So they're not going to have a test for a little bit.
Vanderbilt won last week or yesterday.
They're 2-1.
Yeah,
They're
look,
2-1. So
go
I think they lost.
go
So
Vandies.
they finally they're two. Hey, they got a winning record, dude. And in the first 3 games of the season, that's good. So yeah, Missouri, to me, that was a prove it, and I like what I saw. I mean, Oregon, they beat the hell out of Oregon State. They finally decided to play actual Oregon football, and they beat
Well,
them 49-14.
uh, again, I put them with Notre Dame. Everybody wants Oregon to be all that every year. Uh, Whatever. No. What have you done for me lately, Oregon?
Well, look,
They beat Oregon State
right. Well, look,
in
they're
the
undefeated
in the
still.
Pac-2.
Yeah, they're under. Well, no, it's a Pac-6 now. You saw the news.
No, it's not the Pac-6. That's not till 2025.
No, but
So
still the 6-pack, whatever. I like the name 6-pack. I mean, but look, they're undefeated. They're fine. Ole Miss beat Wake Forest 40-6. They actually played a Power 4 team, not a good Power 4 team apparently, but 40-6. I'm glad to see they're not scoring 60 points at least.
wait, how can you call them a Power 4 team
They are. They're in the ACC, dude. Wake Forest.
Wait, who are you
Doesn't
talking
mean they're a
about?
good ACC team.
Who are you talking about?
Ole Miss beat Wake Forest 40 to
Oh,
6.
I thought we were still in Oregon.
No, I moved on. Yeah, we're 40 to 6. Ole Miss beat Wake Forest. They finally played a Power 4 team.
No, and I'm kind of high on Wake Forest. I think that
What?
was
Dude, they're 1-2.
no. I think Wake Forest is a good team.
Okay.
But
Where's Ashton Kutcher at? We better get punked over here.
that
Come on, man.
was
Come on.
good.
A good one. Okay. Honestly, I mean, you could talk about Tennessee, but who cares? They beat Kent State. I mean, Texas beat the hell out of UTSA. I mean, hey, I don't know. I need to check and see what's the news on Quinn Ewers, man. He got hurt during that game.
I'm interested to know how bad is the injury and how bad are they calling for Manning.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
We want Manning. We want Manning. We want Manning because he came in and cut the fuck up.
He did. Okay, so I'm pulling this off of Yahoo Sports. Says it's an oblique injury, not as serious as once thought. So who knows what that means? I personally don't think that they're worried about it because Arch Manning looked good, but once again, that was UTSA. That is not a Power 5 school or Power 4 school. I'm sorry. So we'll see. I mean, he looked good though. I mean, the kid can move too. Did you see that juke?
Yes.
I'm like, dude, that's a quarterback. That's not Jaden Daniels. That's freaking Arch Man. He juked that dude. I said, come on, dude. That's not even fair.
He has no pedigree.
Yeah, well, I mean, not a pedigree for running. I mean, when's the last time you saw Peyton Manning and freaking Eli Manning run like that?
No.
I'll answer never.
Yeah, but his dad did.
Yeah, but that's his grandpa though. I mean, plus it's a different NFL.
His dad, Cooper.
Oh, Cooper. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right. So, anyways, I mean, yeah, that's fine. But I mean, Texas. I mean, I still think they're going to be really, really good. Honestly, let me see.
Honestly, whoever it is, whether it's Arch or Ewer, Texas, without a doubt, looks like the number one team in the country.
Oh yeah. So speaking of that, I mean, I don't really see any other big games that this week. Honestly, it's almost like sad that you get 3 weeks and you don't really get many compelling like conference matchups. You still playing these little small schools. It's sad. I mean, but I'll go on that rant a different day.
Well, I was listening to Dan Patrick the other day.
I'm sorry.
Fuck off. And he brought up a good point about like the NFL. When the NFL comes out with a schedule, and they're like, "All right, let's put this big game this week and this big game this week, and so on and so forth." With college, it's like week 1, you got all these big games. And then week 2, week 3, it's like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
Like there's no big games. The biggest game yesterday was basically Colorado State. Like,
you know what? Let me pull that up because let's see. Colorado State.
And they beat the shit out of them.
28-9. It's Colorado, dude. It's Colorado State. No one gives a crap. Colorado will not compete in the Big 12. I don't care how many times they want to say it.
But that was the biggest game.
No. The biggest game probably was, Alabama actually playing some competition. You had Missouri playing. Boston College was good. Of course, you had LSU playing
South Carolina.
It's sad when you got LSU and South Carolina and you got game day going there because there's really not much going on. Had South Carolina not beat the crap out of Kentucky, that would have been the big game of the week with Georgia and Kentucky. But, you see how that worked out. But whatever. Anyways, let's look at the top 25 because there is a new number one to no one's freaking surprise. So look, you got Texas, Georgia, Ohio State, Bama. Yeah, I agree. Ole Miss, Tennessee, Missouri, Miami, Oregon, Penn State. That rounds out the top 10. Then you got USC, Utah, Kansas State, Oklahoma, LSU, Notre Dame, Michigan, Louisville, Iowa State in the top 20, and then round out top 25. Clemson, Nebraska, Northern Illinois. Congratulations for staying in the top 25 2 weeks in a row. Illinois, and then A&M. What's your thoughts?
Beat them.
Uh-oh, you're chopping and screwing. What was that again? Hello. Oh, come on. The McDonald's internet is striking again. I swear we're going to do a GoFundMe for his internet. We're going to do something. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, we should screenshot that right there. I wonder if I could screenshot that. Okay, so he is frozen. So I will start with the thoughts until he decides to come back. I think that it's no surprise that Texas is number one. To me, they look like they could have been number one last week, and they are number one this week, especially with Georgia struggling with Kentucky, who got the break speed off of them last week against South Carolina. And like I said, we don't know how good South Carolina really is, but it is what it is. They beat the crap out of them. So, anyways, let's see. We got the gnome is back. We're gonna go ahead and do a GoFundMe for his internet. Dude, okay, you there? Dude, you're freezing again. Hello. We're gonna do a GoFundMe for reals. Alrighty. So he is frozen again. So, anyways, I guess I'll give my thoughts until he comes back and joins us. Let me let him know he's frozen. All right. So, anyways, till he comes back, I think it's correct that Texas should be number one. I personally think that Georgia, they could have slipped to me to number 3 with that performance yesterday. Alabama being number 4, I agree. Ohio State 3, I agree. Ole Miss being 5, I agree. Tennessee being 6, Missouri. Let's see, just for fun. And there's a lot of haters on the SEC. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not one of these guys that says, hey, SEC, I'm not going to hold the water for the SEC. I'm not an SEC fan. I'm an LSU fan. So screw the rest of the SEC. But there is a lot of SEC teams in top 25. There we go. You back?
I guess.
I swear we're going to do a GoFundMe, dude. So anyways, what's your thoughts on the top 25 before you get frozen again?
What?
What's your thoughts on the top 25? Oh, no. He's frozen again. I swear we're going to do it. Well, I'll go back to what I was saying until we can get him back. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the top 10 teams in the top 25 are out of the SEC. So anybody who says the SEC is overrated or whatnot, eat that straight up. But I think that's going to change once you start seeing conference games get played. We're going to see if Missouri is actually worth being in the top 10. I think Alabama is going to be worthy. They're going to get competition later on in the year. Ole Miss, the next really, I mean, you got to go to Baton Rouge, but I'm not 100% confident on that at all. Tennessee and Georgia this year should be. Or are they playing? Let me see. I think they're playing. Let's see. Are you back, sir?
I don't know.
Okay. Thoughts on top 25? You there?
I think I'm back.
Okay, you're cutting in and out. Can you hear us? Okay, I see you moving now. What's your thoughts? Oh, I see you moving. Hi, can you hear? What's your thoughts on the top 25?
Yep.
Oh my God. I may have to go to his house and fix it for him. Who knows? See what's going on. Anyways, so top 25. I mean, I don't see no surprises in there whatsoever. None. It's clear that Miami's the best in the ACC. They're in the top 10. They've earned it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he keeps cutting in and out. Let's see. So, yeah, no surprises there whatsoever. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm surprised though. Oh, here's something that nobody's has been talking about. Nebraska. They're 3-0, and they're in the top 25. So welcome back, Cornhuskers. Clemson's still hanging around in the top 25. They're 1-1. I don't see them staying very long. Oh, hold on. There he is. Let me bring him back. Okay, are you there?
No, I doubt it.
Bruh. Let's try this.
I don't know.
Try it again. What's your thoughts on the top 25? Hey, can you access StreamYard on your phone?
Oh, shit.
Can you do your StreamYard on your phone? Let me see if we can do it on his phone. It might be better for him. Anywho's. So, like I said, no surprises. So, I guess I'm going to give him another chance to come on back in here. And, oh, there he goes again. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, hopefully he can get on his phone or something or other. Anyways, so I guess we'll give him one more chance to get in here. Give us thoughts on the top 25. If not, we'll move on to looking at next week, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let me address something I saw in the group while we're waiting on him to come back. I saw somebody who thinks that Georgia should be knocked because they did not look good last week. They happen to be an Oregon fan. And they're like, well, tell me why Georgia should be ranked over Oregon. Number one, these rankings don't matter right now. They're not the college football playoff rankings. That's number one. Okay. Number two, you show me somebody on on Oregon's schedule that they've played so far. Okay, not later on, but so far. And you show me somebody that Oregon's played that's on the caliber of a Clemson. And of course, I got no response whatsoever. Okay. Yes, Georgia did not look good. Okay. But they beat a quality opponent, no matter what you might think of Clemson. They're still a power 4 team. Okay, they're not on. I mean, let's put it this way: they're better than Boise State. They're better than um, Oregon State. All right. So, yeah, I have no problem with Georgia being ranked above Oregon. Okay. Yeah, Oregon had a good day yesterday. Awesome. Congratulations. But Oregon State's not on the same level as Clemson. So they can miss me with that garbage. Anyways, I don't know if Jonathan's going to make it back or not. So I guess I will go ahead and move on to looking at next week. I guess I'll wing it by myself. Hopefully he comes back. I would love to have him back. Anyways, looking to next week. Let's see what we have on the schedule for next week. Let's see. Keep checking back. All right. So for the schedule on next week, in the top 25, we have Illinois and Nebraska, both undefeated, both in the top 25 playing. It's like a 7 p.m. on Friday. So that's an early game. It's going to be on Friday. So let's see. Where is that being played at? That is in Lincoln, Nebraska. That'll be an interesting game. So it's your top 25 matchup. We're going to start seeing more of these top 25 matchups. You have a ACC conference game with Clemson and North Carolina State. Both have a loss. That's at 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock their time. Ohio State's playing Marshall. Whoop-de-doo. Missouri is playing Vanderbilt. They should win that comfortably. LSU is playing UCLA in Baton Rouge. It says time to be determined. I would be extremely surprised if for some reason. Oh, there we go. Hello, sir.
It's
technical difficulties.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, they should play at 6.
Agreed.
But I still have to figure out how to freaking watch it.
I got Sling TV.
Well, they got this stupid shit. This
on ESPN.
This fight between Disney and DirecTV.
You might want to check on that. I read it got resolved.
You read it got resolved?
Like today, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I could be mistaken, but I think I said they got resolved. Don't know how long it's going to take for them to get everything back in order, but I think they got resolved.
Well, I have these really fancy rabbit ears. I was able to watch.
It's on ESPN though. You can't watch it on You can't watch ESPN on rabbit ears.
No, the LSU game was on ABC.
Right, but the UCLA game with LSU, it says it's on ESPN.
Yeah. So yeah. Well, but I have ESPN Plus on my computer.
Yep. You should be able to watch it as long as you have a provider. But yeah,
it doesn't ask me.
But yeah, that should be a nice game.
As long as I don't have internet problems.
Yeah. No, you have internet problems? No way. Let's see. Iowa State and Arkansas State. Nah, who cares? Hey, Iowa State's at least in the top 20.
I think Iowa State's a good team.
Yeah. But it's Arkansas State. Come on. No one cares. But here might be one of the best games of the week. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has USC played a Big Ten opponent yet?
No, they have not.
They do this Saturday. They play Michigan. Number 11 USC versus number 18 Michigan.
Well, that's the number one game of the week.
Yeah, that is actually in Ann Arbor. I would be surprised. I mean, I haven't seen if game day is announced where they're going, but I'd be surprised if they're not going to see USC play their first Big Ten conference game, you know? But USC is actually a favorite, 5.5. What do you think about that?
Wait. USC's favorite? Oh, no. Okay, that makes sense because Michigan has looked like garbage all year.
Yeah. Yeah.
all season.
Hey, they bounced
Yeah,
back
that
this
makes sense.
week. They beat a nobody team.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah. So that's going to be probably the game of the week. There's a couple other ones, good ones too, but you got Penn State playing Kent State. I mean, who cares? Northern Illinois is playing Buffalo. Who cares?
Hey, good news.
What's that?
Um, well, two things. I'm a huge Braves fan, and
No
they're playing
way.
on ESPN. Yeah, they're playing on ESPN, and guess what?
Hmm.
ESPN works.
I told you.
So
Yeah, they
apparently
resolved it.
they resolved it.
You should be very happy.
I am happy. My dad's going to be ecstatic because
Glad to
he
bring you
likes to
good
watch
news.
Good Morning America.
Let's see. Louisville's playing Georgia Tech.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech's going to win that game.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Louisville's favored by a touchdown and a half.
So they're favored by 10 points.
10 points, yeah. Yeah.
No, I think Georgia Tech wins that.
Okay. Hey, that'd be an upset, dude. That'd be the second upset. That'd be a second top 25 upset of the year for Georgia Tech if they pulled that off.
Yep.
So then they would have two top 10, two top 25 upsets in two different continents.
Yeah, but the first one was Florida State.
Yeah, in Ireland.
I don't give a shit where it was.
By the way, they're 0
have you seen Florida State?
0-3. Mighty have fallen.
I was literally watching that game yesterday.
I didn't, because I've lost all interest in Florida State.
Pulling against them just so I could see them go 0-3. And I had their back last year when they missed the playoffs.
Me too.
At 12-0. I had
You know what?
back.
You want to hear a fun stat? They're the only power conference team not to have a win. The only one.
Are you sure?
Yes. I saw that today. I'm like, holy crap, dude. That's phenomenal. I mean, they can't even win the games that they're supposed to win. They pay these teams to win.
Well,
I think it's hilarious.
Hey, Georgia Tech.
Yeah, but dude, 0-3, dude. 0-3.
Look, we have ESPN back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to my wife.
Your girlfriend.
Oh, never mind.
Better put a ring on that thing, bro.
That's right.
Anyways,
don't start egging shit on.
I'm not gonna start. We're gonna stick to football. So yeah, no one cares about Florida State anymore. They're done. They're irrelevant. Actually, one cares.
No, that is not true.
Really, who cares about Florida State?
No, like next week, if I see the score and they're losing, I'm gonna be like, this is awesome. They're about to go 0-4.
Did you see the Florida State fans are wearing bags on their heads like the Saints used to do?
That's so stupid.
Anyway,
did you see the Saints beat the shit out of the Cowboys?
I did. Well, I didn't see it, but I saw the score. But look at this, man. Here's another one that's going to be good. This could be the Big 12 championship preview. Utah versus Oklahoma State. 12 versus 14.
All right.
And so Oak State favored by 2.5.
They must be playing Oklahoma State.
They're playing in Oklahoma. Yeah. So it's basically a pick 'em if it was on neutral site.
Yeah. They're giving them the 2 points because they're playing at Oklahoma State. I think Utah runs over them.
I don't know. I mean, let's see. You want to hear something crazy?
Who'd Oklahoma State lose to a couple of weeks ago?
I have to go back and look.
Well, no shit.
I will pull it up. Let's see. Big 12.
I think Utah loses. I mean, handles them.
Oklahoma State beat Arkansas 39-31 last week in 2 overtimes. And no, they're undefeated.
Oh,
44-20, they beat South Dakota State. Let me see, unless they lost this week. Let me see.
No, I don't think they lost this
No,
week.
no, they beat Tulsa. They beat the hell out of Tulsa. So no. Watch this, dude. I'm gonna throw you for a loop. I'm gonna pull up this game, and you're gonna be like, wow, I never thought it. Oops, wrong one. All right, so Oklahoma State. Guess which quarterback, whether it be Cam Rising or Bowman out of Oklahoma State, has more passing yards? Cam Rising's out of Utah. Hello?
Utah.
No, not even close. Bowman has 989 yards passing, and Cam Rising has a whopping 346. Yeah, that's huge. Now, granted, they're playing nobody teams, but I mean,
right.
rushing yards. I mean,
let's
see.
talk about quarterbacks.
Okay.
I watched this game yesterday also. Is there a call for Arch Manning after what he did yesterday to take Ewers' place?
No. Tell me what Ewers did that could cost him his job. I'll wait.
It's not about what Ewers did. I'm talking about Arch Manning.
He's playing UTSA, and Ewers beat the hell out of Michigan, a much better opponent.
Are they? But are they?
Yes, dude. Michigan would. I mean, it might be a closer than you might think, but Michigan would beat UTSA. Man, come on. I'm not saying they're bad. They're not.
I was surprised that he's still a freshman. He's a redshirt freshman.
Yeah. He looked good, but no. There's not. I don't see any Texas fans, and I mean, I might reach out a couple today and be like, "Hey, what do you think?" I don't think any Texas fan with their right mind is going to say, "Oh yeah, we should replace Quinn Ewers, who is experienced and who went to the playoffs last year for a redshirt freshman who had a good game against UTSA."
So you have friends that are Texas fans?
I got friends that are fans all over.
Oh, that's right, because you run this.
Oh, or you might just say, "You have friends." That might be more of a relevant question, but hey, whatever. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be a very good game. What time is that game on? That is at 3 p.m. I think I'm going to watch that game. That's going to be great.
What game are you talking about?
Yeah, the Utah and Oklahoma State game. I think that's a game that's going to show us.
That's probably a Fox.
Let me see where to go. Let me pull it back up again.
They do the Big 12.
I just had it up. Oh, here it is. It's on Fox. Yes. Yep. So Miami's playing South Florida. Whoop-de-doo. Here's the big. Now watch.
I don't know. I was kind of a fan of Miami as a kid, and I like what Miami's doing.
Okay. I think
saying
they're the best in the ACC.
They're not Texas or Georgia or Alabama, but I like what Miami's doing, especially
I like their swagger.
And Florida suck.
Yeah, I like their swagger, dude. But this is the game of the week. Honestly, probably like, you know what? I'll lie, dude. I think this is where that's gonna be tough. I kind of want to see now where game day is going. I'm gonna look it up. But you got Tennessee and Oklahoma, and Tennessee's favored by 7.5 points, and they are in Norman.
I would
see.
Yeah, I would think that would be the way to go for college game day. And now I can actually watch College Game Day because
Yeah, they're going to Oklahoma.
DirecTV and ESPN stopped fighting.
Yeah, well, it's on ABC actually, so that's going to be on Rabbit Ears.
Oh, I
So
got
you don't,
that.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
you don't
some
need
good
that.
rabbit
Yeah,
ears.
but yeah, College Game Day is going there, so
That's
I'm not
what
surprised. Yeah. So number 6 Tennessee versus number 15 Oklahoma. What do you think? Well, I'll go through that in a second. I guess we'll get to that. Honestly,
I think I again, Oklahoma is another Notre Dame.
mhm.
I think Tennessee beats the brakes off of them.
We'll see. I mean, I wouldn't cry either way. I mean, other than that, there's really not too many big games in the top 25. I mean, you got an undefeated, you got a battle two undefeateds. I'm sorry. Number 1 Texas versus ULM. They're both undefeated, man. Hey, got to give them a chance, right?
That's going to be a tough one.
That's a Nick Saban special right there.
UL Lafayette versus Tulane is going to be a better game.
Yeah, it will. Much better game, dude. But yeah, I mean, so that's week 4. In a nutshell. So
you would think by now, by week 4, we would have good conference matchups.
There's some, dude. Yeah.
Like SEC has 8 ranked teams.
Mm-hmm.
Big 10 has 6. ACC has 4. I think Big 12 has 5. Like, you would think you would start to see some good ranked matchups by week 4.
When the SEC, you got 1 ranked matchup. But you do have this. Tennessee, you have the most interesting game in the SEC besides Oklahoma and Tennessee might be the game that determines who is the worst in the SEC. With Florida and Mississippi State.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
That might be interesting to just, I mean, you ever think, you see a car crash, you're like, I shouldn't look at it, but I wanna. Yeah, that's a car crash right there.
That's a motorcycle underneath a truck.
Yeah. Be like, I know it's not gonna be good, but let me see. Let's see, Big 12 wise.
How long do they go before they pull the plug on Napier?
That's a good question. Let me pull up Florida's schedule.
Do they go the whole year?
Oh no. They got a brutal schedule at the end, dude. Brutal. Let me see if I can pull up their. I want to pull up their. You have the schedule right next to you.
I don't want to touch my internet, so.
Yeah, look at. I mean, let's see. Let's pull up their schedule. Here. You have it right next to you. You should be able to pull it up easier than me. The schedule for Florida. What you got?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
Right here.
So, who they got after Mississippi State?
They're gonna have a bye after Mississippi State.
God.
Then they have Central Florida, which they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to.
I don't know.
Tennessee at Tennessee, they're gonna lose to Tennessee.
Yep.
Kentucky maybe.
It might be an interesting game.
I don't even think they can.
Right.
Then they open. Then they got Georgia. Then they got Georgia, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss.
Loss.
And they get to finish off with Florida State.
They might actually beat them, but by that time, I think Napier's gone. It would have taken a miracle for him to actually win 7 games this year. That's a brutal schedule, man.
Like, how do you once you get into that, where you're playing Georgia, Texas, LSU, and Ole Miss?
Yeah,
like that's when you decide to fire your coach.
You're playing some of the you're playing 3 of the top 5 teams in the SEC. That's tough. That's tough, dude.
If
That's
you
tough.
lose to Florida State, then he's gone. But
He's
that's the
gone
last
before
game
that.
of the-
Oh, dude, if I was gonna put money on, he's gone before that. He's gone before that. I don't think he survives. But anyways, so you got anything else, sir? Uh-oh, he's frozen again. He's frozen, smoking his he's chopping and screwing. Let me see. Oh, we should screenshot that. God, I wish I had a way to screenshot that right there. Anyways, so I think he's having internet issues again. We'll go ahead and end the show right there. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and people that are watching the replay, appreciate y'all checking it out. If you have any suggestions to make the show better besides doing a GoFundMe to fix the Gnome's internet, let us know in the comments. We'll talk at y'all later. Bye.